Hey, how's it going? I'm having a look at Wranglerstar. He escaped a cult. This is probably more of a serious one, so should be interesting. This was recommended to me by a friend and viewer of the show, longtime viewer of the show. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. This is I Survived an Evil Cult from Wranglerstar. I don't know what his real name is. I think he lives in Washington.
Yesterday we had the memorial service for my mother. She passed away a few days ago. That's the last of my family gone. My grandparents.
What's his this is a stance. He's got quite the power stance here. It's an interesting. Oh, those feet are real far apart right there. That's interesting. A little different.
Are gone. My father died a few years ago, and my mom was the last living relative. I grew up in a Christian cult that I escaped. I used to think it was not that big a deal. I left in my early 20s.
Man, that shirt is tight. He's going, oh, he's stretching and he's fiddling and all this. That shirt, dang, that shirt is tight on you. Oh, look at those muscles. Man, Wranglerstar, you got some muscles there, bud. That's a muscle shirt right there.
I've come since to find out that it's probably had more impact on me than I'd like to admit. And actually, the better way to describe coming out of something like that would be I survived it, because a lot of people didn't.
They died, yo, they died. Oh.
I was not particularly grieved when my mother passed. We had been estranged for a long time. I had decided to go, me and my family, no contact many years ago for reasons that I don't need to get into. At the very end, when we found out
You like that backdrop? I like that backdrop. What is that, Mount Hood in the background?
how sick she was, meaning my sister and I, both of us had been estranged from her by choice, we decided to make contact again, and we spent the last 4 weeks of her life reunited. I watched my mom.
People do that. I don't understand why they reunite. It's like for whose benefit and why. I don't often understand why people do that.
Mom die from a terrible death of throat, neck cancer.
Brew.
I sat with her and washed her wounds. I couldn't be there all the time. I went when I could. My sister was there a lot and really stepped in and cared for her.
No, this guy's very vascular. You see that on his forearms? I'm like that too. I'm pretty vascular. I got to get this backdrop going. This backdrop behind me, it's all right, but yeah, I think I need a backdrop like that. What do you think?
That reconciliation meant everything to my mother. It was a fulfillment of her prayers, and I'm glad that we could do that.
Why? Because she felt good? I don't understand. Right and wrong? Nah, not so much. Yeah, we don't do right and wrong on Wranglerstar. We do feels good.
It was important for me. It was important for my sister.
And it's obviously on the mother's. It's so terrible. This is terrible. Do I even say this? It's obviously on the mother's schedule. Ah, dear goodness. These things that come out of me sometimes. It's true though. It was on her schedule.
It doesn't necessarily put away all of the past and all of the hurt. That's going to take some time.
People are going to hate me for that comment. Like, I'm done with your channel, Franssen. You're an unfeeling bastard.
But I do feel at peace, and I certainly feel content with that. It's a very strange sensation waking up this morning.
Yeah, people say that, he has no affect. I feel peace and I feel content with that. I don't know. I think you just feel peace and contented in general. I think you have your material needs met and it's been a good situation for you. So it's what you wanted and it's what you got.
That's going to take some time, but I do feel at peace, and I certainly feel content with that. It's a very strange sensation waking
There's too many things I want to say. There's too many things, okay?
up this morning, being the last one of your family. When I left,
He's not the last one. He had kids, right? Did he get divorced? I don't know what the story is with. We haven't checked in on him in 5 years. 4 years. It's been a while.
the Christian cult, I was excommunicated from all of the people that I'd ever known in my entire life.
That was brutal. They hold that over your head, right? When you're in something, excommunication, that's the thing to hold over you. That'll keep you in.
I had 8 or 9 boys that were my age that I grew up with from the time I was an infant up until the time of probably my 20 or so. And when you leave something like that,
His shirt, his muzzle shirt's real tight on him. It's got a shirt's really. This is a serious subject. Yeah, this shirt of mine is like really just. Do you see this shirt of mine?
all ties are cut off.
Serious subject. Do you see my accessories? Do you see my? What do you think of this? Huh? The shirt's real tight on me. Serious, back to the serious subject.
If you are basically excommunicated and considered to be dead. So it's a very difficult thing to deal with when you have been raised in a very closed, tight-knit community where everyone looks out for each other. And now you
Who's that in the background?
are cast out and you are on your own with no support system, no friends,
What are you
no
doing in there?
family. And that's
I
why
must be at some nature reserve or something.
when I look back on
So he doesn't own this view. This has got to be some park he's at or something.
that, and the fact that I'm standing here today and I'm able to have a family and I'm able to function properly, it is truly a miracle of God. I may or may not.
I gotta let go of this shirt grabbing thing. I'm trying to listen. This is what happens every time I try to listen to Wranglerstar. It's just like this other stuff just comes through for me. This is my channel. Hey, if you don't like me pausing this stuff and giving my thoughts, this is my channel. You'll get used to it. And actually, I think you'll learn to love it.
Choose to share that experience growing up. I have not shared it to this point out of respect for my parents. I didn't want to embarrass them, and there was really no need. And I may never, but I may.
Okay. Check in with the shirt. Let's check in on the shirt. Gosh. I can just hear it. I can hear the cavalcade of boos coming my direction. No, Steve, you're supposed to engage in the substance of the video. Okay? Steve, you're supposed to drop your family insights, your relationships, empathy. No, he just keeps fidgeting with his shirt. What is this?
Well,
I gotta get myself. I gotta get myself that shirt. I want that shirt now. Hey, cool product. I think I need that product.
my father died a few years ago.
I need that teardrop turquoise necklace. Did he get that from the Yakima tribe? I need one of those too. Oh, I feel a lot of envy right now.
I was with him also at the end. My sister and I were fortunate enough to be at his side.
Why? Fortunate if the person was a bastard. I don't understand why there's a fortune to it.
When he passed. But I remember watching him in the year or so as he started to degrade and to get weaker and weaker, how difficult that was as a man to watch the most intelligent, capable, strongest person I'd ever known, watch him.
Wait, but he raised you in a cult. He wasn't smart enough to get his way out of a cult. You watched him for a whole year? I thought you had no contact. This is very confusing to me.
Become weak. And I remember
This almost doesn't feel right. Like, this person doesn't really have any self-knowledge. They're just kind of going off of their reactions to things. They've never really studied their reactions to things. Sometimes it just doesn't even feel right. You know, I feel that way with these hippie people I used to cover. Like, they just didn't even know to own their reactions. They just had the reactions, and they could kind of like relax a bit. And that's about the extent of their skills. And watching this, it just kind of feels the same. It's like, I don't want to find fault, but this is really sloppy, you know? I'm not on a fault-finding mission, I swear. But this is just how this stuff kind of hits me. This isn't for me.
even though I had my own family,
Oh, shirt time. Just keep your arms out like that. That's what I want to see. Is that shirt real tight on you?
and had been
Bro, is that what I'm going to call this video? Oh, man. Is that mean? That's just what I pick up on. That's just how things hit me. This is my mind at work, okay? This is my YouTube channel.
married and was
This shirt of mine. Oh, do this. I gotta tighten this up here. Roll this up. You see these guns? You see these guns? Oh, this shirt is really tight. Anyway, back to my family and how my dad died. Oh, hold on. The shirt is really, bro, I'm going too far. I am out of control.
Was thriving and doing well. I always knew in the back of my
Time to
mind
fix this
that
shirt.
if things got bad,
Okay,
if I got in a
I'm fixing the
bind,
shirt.
if
Did
I
you
got
see I
hurt or
fixed it?
injured, I wasn't able to provide for myself,
Yeah.
that Dad would always be there to care
Dad.
for us, offer us a place to live.
Dad raised you in a cult. Isn't he a big time bad guy?
He was always there.
Didn't you survive great evil? An evil cult.
Whenever I had a great accomplishment, I could call him. And that was the first person that I wanted to call. We had a tough relationship.
Okay, this one we're gonna drink a shot, and I'm gonna fiddle with my sleeves every time he. All right.
I used to think that he was the meanest, angriest guy in the whole world. He was a big man. He was 6'7", about 240 pounds.
Holy cow! How big's this guy? If your dad was 6'7", I ended up a good bit taller than my dad, but my uncle was really tall. Fransens are also they're very tall. Norwegians very tall, and then from the Netherlands, right? That's the tallest country in the world.
He was a very strong alpha type of personality.
Well, you never know, right? Because people tend to confuse aggression with confidence and assertiveness. And so you never know with a big guy if he uses a bunch of intimidation, if he actually is alpha or not. Like he's speaking from programming here, I think. So I don't know if he knows.
It was hard to grow up with that. I hated working for him. He didn't
being like a slave driver or something, huh?
have patience. That's why I spent so much time with my grandfather.
Are you mad? Are you good and mad? Hey, are you new to my channel? Are you good and mad at me yet? I can't stand that Franssen was pausing the video. You want to know this? This is what you want to soak in? Or do you want to soak in me?
Grandfather was the opposite.
What do you
of my
want?
dad.
What are you here for? Smash the thumbs up, by the way.
And I didn't appreciate at the time how hard he was on me. I thought he was mean. I thought
Yeah, he probably was just mean.
he was unreasonable. And so I would go and spend time with my grandfather, who was so kind and patient, never raised his voice. But I'm glad that Dad was that way because he left so much with me, a skill set and capabilities that I just couldn't see at the time.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with the meanness. Is he mean here? He's probably mean off camera, huh? Oh, golly, yeah. If you're that concerned with your appearance, right? Yeah, you gotta be pretty mean in the off hours. Oh, golly, is this guy mean? I sure hope not.
But to be honest, we never were really close. I don't think he really ever knew me.
I need to go live over by Mount Hood. This is nice.
And I don't really think I knew him. I knew he was kind.
What? But he was mean. I was very confused.
And he was one of the most generous people that I knew, despite all of his faults.
Okay, so Dad went hot and cold. Is that not what happened?
Having that in the background, to be able to call him, share successes, I didn't realize how important that was until it was gone.
I wondered, and people put on this affect like, it's time. It's time for me to really share some wisdom with you. This is my story. And I'm shooting you straight. And people think like, is this wisdom? Like, they think to themselves, this is wisdom time. I don't understand. What is the point of making this video? This is so unprocessed. What is the real purpose of making this video? It's like, hey guys, something happened to me. My mom died. I guess he's trying to show his processing on this.
I remember.
Am I too cynical? Am I being unfair here? A lot of people would say so.
Sitting over at his house.
Should I interrupt him some more?
When he was really declining. His health was failing. And I remember looking at him for the very first time, and I saw his frailty and I saw his weakness.
I see you, Dad. Your mortality, Dad. Reminds me of my own. Thanks, Dad.
Weakness. And I remember this feeling of shame and disgust came over me. That he had gotten so weak. This man that
It's just anger. It's just anger at your dad, right? If you feel shamed and disgusted with your dad, it's to cover for anger.
Looked at as being so capable, such a rock, a pillar, a foundation in my life, and to see him.
But not really, right? He was a rage. He was a rage guy. He was angry at you. So he tore you down, and then, oh, this is so sad. And this is how you reconstituted yourself. Bruh. Whether the dad approved or not. Yikes, yikes, yikes.
Failing and being frail, I was ashamed and I was embarrassed for him for just a brief moment. In that brief moment, nothing was said to either one of us. I don't know if he experienced what I experienced, but I understood at that moment that the torch had been passed. Now, at that very
That late? And that torch needed to be passed like 30 years ago.
moment, it was me that I was the one that had become stronger, more capable.
Oh, I see. Because that was the currency. It was the intimidation. He was raised with a bunch of intimidation, and so when his father was no longer intimidating, he felt that there had been some sort of rite of passage. Oh man, this is what happens when you don't parent with reason and love. Oh,
And more accomplished than him. And that anything that would befall my mother or the family, it was no longer upon Dad's shoulders. He had ran his race and it was over. It was now upon me, and it was a very sobering moment. And I thought that was the moment
but I thought you were estranged. I thought you were estranged from your mother.
that I really stepped into manhood, because I
This is, by the way, this is how most people experience it, because
you always kind of question.
most people are not exposed to self-knowledge. Most people had the choice at some point to learn about philosophy and didn't do it. And so this is a very common experience. And so it's very predictable to get mad at me for pointing out its inadequacies, pointing out the shortcomings of it, because a lot of people go through this. And so this becomes a very defended sort of thing for them. Like, well, how damn you, Steve? How dare you? My father went weak too, and I had to carry the torch. It's like, well, if you just think about things more, if you think about the moral nature of the whole arrangement, you just wouldn't have these experiences. So he's speaking to a very commonly programmed experience in people. And this is kind of like going to the movie theater or something, and watching some sort of like Robert Redford and his dad movie and being like, damn, that's me and my dad. But that's all just programmed. And yeah, don't get mad, don't get angry at the messenger. I'm just pointing this stuff out.
I've always felt young at heart, and I looked at my dad. I looked at people that were my age and older, and I would look at them and think, well, those people are.
Man, those sleeves are just choking off those elbows. Aren't you working the land, Wranglerstar? Don't you work the land? You need loose-fitting clothing to work the land. What you doing with all this California clothing, huh? The surfer boy clothing. I thought you were working the land, bub.
Adults, but I always just still felt like a kid.
Oh man.
But when Dad passed,
he chooses to make these videos, right? He chooses to program his audience.
That responsibility, it wasn't a crushing responsibility, but it was heavy, rested upon my shoulders, and a sobriety, a seriousness.
Wow. Yeah.
Came upon me.
Oh.
That childhood, that
wow. This is ancient wisdom right here.
Responsibility, that always knowing that Dad would bail me out. It was.
Yeah, and your dad also spanked you and yelled at you, I'm sure.
Gone.
Man, going in hard. I really don't care for this Wranglerstar guy. Based on appearances, like, yeah, he's probably similar to me in some ways. Certainly from the same sort of area that I'm in the world. I just can't stand this, man. It's just dripping. It's just dripping in artificiality, right? Remember, people were like, oh, Wranglerstar has based politics. He's cool. And I don't know. I just look at this, I go, It's a whole lot of certainty about a whole lot of things that haven't been thought about also much, And isn't that par for the course? Isn't that just the way it is anymore? People just insist. They insist upon themselves.
Waking up this morning and knowing now Mom is gone, my grandparents are gone, where there's no one else left, excommunicated from family.
Oh, and how were the parents? What did the parents think about this, right? What did they think about the excommunication?
Friends that I grew up with, and I've come to grips with that. I don't.
Did they sympathize? Did they stand by while you got removed from all your friends? That's a social death right there, huh? And your parents just stood by this, watched this happen? And what, you just went and held their hands while they died? We're supposed to learn a bunch from this?
Harbor any ill will.
This really is. It's like, hey guys, something happened to me. I got a new dog. It's like, hey guys, my dad died. And yeah, I got to feel a few things. So yeah, see you next time.
It gives me a very different perspective on life.
No, it doesn't. What's is that? When people speak with certainty, whenever someone's like punctuated with certainty, you have to just look at that and go, doesn't mean they're lying. That's that tricky one, right? It's I may not be telling the truth, but I'm not lying. Oh, bro, the pill pull on that. It's like, just have more self-knowledge. Then just don't put things out there that are like half-baked. Why do that to yourself and to others? It's like a madness, right? It's like sealing yourself into madness.
I don't know why I'm standing here talking about this.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, that's exactly my point. Yes.
I just don't feel like I had anyone to talk to, and I wanted to talk this out as I was thinking.
Oh, bro. Oh, man. Just talk to yourself at least. At least. Where's your wife, man? All this stuff. This $80 shirt, right? It's $120 jeans. All this stuff. And nobody to talk to about this? Ooh. So, wait, is this surface deep? Self-knowledge on the situation? Bruh. Wranglerstar, come on, man. Come on. He's struggling and he doesn't even know it. Right, because all the feedback that he generates in his life is positive. He gets positive feelings from the things he does.
Just try to get a hold of it myself. I guess what that means for you and for me and for the channel. And I think
And people were like so crushed down, right? This is like popular entertainment. People are so crushed down. Man, he was really heartfelt when he was sincere when he made that video. That's my guy. I'm loyal to him. Right? People don't think like you're influenced by this. You're dragged down to his level. Maybe you feel so meager and small that just his like material gain is enough for you to be like, oh, he's lifting me up. That's sad, man. But that's the state of the world. That's the vulgar populism, you know? There's a lot of that too. And the vulgar populists, they all work in cahoots with each other. Yeah. They give each other shine, right? They give each other signal boost. Oh, I see you doing that thing there. And they're all in cahoots, man. It's a big scheme. Like they all see each other and they power boost each other. And so you can just get away with this stuff, right? And you don't have to challenge your audience to think any deeper about things.
I think that
It's gross. I stay away from it. I only do this stuff on recommendation, right? I don't seek this stuff out.
been together, many of you have been with me since the very beginning, 15 years or so. And I don't.
Oh, those chainsaw reviews changed my life. Hey, those chainsaw and tractor reviews, they changed my whole outlook, man. Thanks for being there for me. Bro, people are so crushed down. Thanks for reviewing that Blaze King stove, man. You were always there for me 8 years ago.
Look at this as just
brother,
a frivolous thing. I have met some wonderful people, have friends to this day.
But you can talk to them, right? Then you can talk to them. You don't need to make this video. Bro. People are going to be so angry at me for making this video. Damn you, Steven. You were so unfair to Wranglerstar. How could you kick him in when he was down? Like, I'm not kicking him. He's kicking himself, man. He's putting himself down and he's kicking himself.
And this channel is a tremendous part of my life. And I think that
it would be. And he needs it. Yeah, he needs it. That's the thing. People need it. Needy people like need each other. And they cling together. And then they vote. And then they vote and make decisions that are consequential to the rest of us. We need some Bitcoin administration of this whole thing. We need to administer some Bitcoin to this malady.
Disrespectful not to share my insights and how I'm feeling about things.
Yeah, we've gotten some insights, huh?
Many of you are invested in our family, have watched my kids grow up.
Brother. Oh, man, it's so thick. He wants that Walmart product line, brother. Man, what a trip. What a different world.
Having mom gone.
My mother. Don't bring me in. She's not mom to me. She's some lady that raised you in an evil cult. We didn't learn anything about the cult. All this is just like sentimentalism about mom and dad. And then like my channel and thanks for being there, everybody. And I didn't have anyone to say this to. What the hell? I want to learn about the cult.
Even though death and
Taxes?
loss of your family is sad, I feel...
I had to blurt out. I had to blurt out. I'm amped. I'm locked in this cage with this man. For another, how many? We got another 4 minutes of this. I'm locked in a cage, okay? If I got to blurt out, I got to blurt out.
Released from a lot of ghosts of the past.
No, that's not how it works. Someone dies, you're not released from the ghost.
I feel like I no longer have to worry about pleasing someone.
You never did, but you just carried it on.
Or disappointing someone.
Yeah, you're still going to do it anyway, though. It's too late for you to change. Yikes.
Or trying to live up to some sort of obligation or expectation that was also always elusive.
Whoa, he's just describing his whole output right here. This is wild. He has no idea he's doing this.
And impossible to achieve.
Shirt's tight. 1 second.
And having that in the background.
J. Crew. What's up, J. Crew? What's that shirt? Hollister? What's up, Hollister?
Playing, it's hard to find contentment, peace, and to really be the person that you are.
Yeah, you have no clue, man. It's too late to know. It's too bad. You got to get into this stuff when you're young. You got to get into self-knowledge philosophy when you're very young. And, you know, you got to do what you can when you can, right? You pick up on my message when you do. But the earlier, the better. Because this is just like gobbledygook. It's just garbled stuff, right? Because he has a polished presentational style. Like, oh yeah. Oh, that was my favorite part of the video. Oh, that was a nice part. I like that part. Let's timestamp that. That's my favorite part of the video, when he just goes quiet. I don't have to hear his manipulations anymore. I just look at those trees. I want this moment to last forever. Let's just sit here together, enjoying in the quietude.
Today I feel...
Nah, it's over. He ruined it. You ruined it, you son of a bitch.
Content.
You sure look content.
Today I feel...
Golly. I'm trapped, man. I'm trapped. Get me out of here. I'm gonna hit the eject button. I can't handle this anymore. So slow. Everything moves so slowly in Wranglerstar world. How do you manage, man? I just need to get me some affiliate codes and all this. Get this going, hey?
Feel like I can go forward and be exactly who I've always wanted to be.
Oh, shit. He couldn't be that when his parents were alive. Oh, the parents stand in the way of the true self. Tale old as time. You're not supposed to say it, right? The parents stand in the way of the true self. You're not supposed to say it. Too revolutionary. Just let's put that behind a paywall. Not on YouTube.
No longer is anyone looking down and judging me.
Whoa. Oh, he gave up his faith. Oh, you don't believe they're looking down on you, huh?
Having unrealistic expectations.
Yeah, but he's going to do it to himself, right?
I feel released from a lot of ghosts from the
Everybody join me, please. All right, let's work on that.
past.
Wait, hold on. We gotta mend it. Huh? It's tight at the joints, you know. You want self-knowledge lessons from a guy who can't even acknowledge that his elbow joints are a little too tight from this muscle shirt he's wearing? That's what you want to do? I'm going in. I'm going hard.
Woke up this morning. Usually I think, well, what type of content are we going to do today? What are the good people going to want to see? What are subscribers going to want to see?
He calls you beloved. You see, he calls you beloved at the beginning of his videos. It's got to get you in. We got to personalize this. You're part of the Wranglerstar family. You're in my family. My good audience. Bro. People are going to hate me for this video. I'm already doing things that people find loathsome. Because I know, right? Because I know how the programming is. I know how people are like flipped, right? Because what I'm doing is actually like angel mode. It's like really good what I'm doing. It's freeing people from all these lies and illusions, which allows for some really cool things to happen. But I know the programming. I know like if we put this on the at the Oscars or something, just like me taking the piss out of Wranglerstar's just garbled story, the people would be like, "Oh my gosh, what a vile man! This Franssen guy is so vile." Pick at my little physical imperfections and whatever, just to like manage their own feelings. But no, we're doing something really nice here. You gotta sit with it for a second though.
And for the first time,
It's hard because I'm interrupting again. Are you mad? Because the Wranglerstar person is so geared up in the normative. Remember, he's one of these power people. Because the people that want power, right? He's one of these people that boosts and plays that game. And so you're trained, right? But it hits me. I'm out of that world. I'm out of the will to power. It just hits me like rancid vegetables in a dumpster or something. It's just nasty. It's just not good enough. Not even close.
I didn't care. I thought to myself, what they want to see is irrelevant.
This guy looks like colonial stock. He looks like his family's been in the country for 400 years.
What they will see is what it is that I want to do.
He looks like one of the founding fathers. So yeah, I gotta say nice things.
So for the unseen future, or I guess
You
from
like
this
that? You like that hip bounce there?
So for the unseen
The power hip bounce.
future, or I guess from this day forward,
Shit.
I'm gonna do.
He's a model, okay? He's modeling right now. This is interesting how he's modeling for us during this heartfelt speech that he couldn't share with anybody else.
Say what I like. I'm not gonna be controlled and ruled by expectations and ghosts of the past.
Wait, you've been doing that up until now? Why have 3 million of us been following you then?
Or the algorithm on YouTube.
Now you're actually going to be true and you're going to break away from the algorithm? Wait, so why have we been watching you all these years? Wait, so this whole charisma that you've built up, you're just going to discard it, right? This is a true awakening, huh?
I'm going to do the things that needs doing,
man.
that pleases me, that my family needs, that we enjoy, and I'll bring you along with that.
Thanks, man. I can't wait for some more product reviews. Wait, no. His politics are based, okay? His politics are based. That's enough to think he's really a great person, okay?
I don't know where that'll take us. It might be boring. It might be fixing fences. It might be planting trees. It might be riding dirt bikes. I don't know.
I want sign me up for all of that. I like that.
I don't know that I've completely worked through all of this.
I don't think you have.
I don't know that I fully grieved the loss that I'm facing right now.
I don't think you've grieved in the slightest.
My tendency has been to hang on to it for a little while.
Wouldn't it be so interesting if I talked to Wranglerstar? I say these things, right? I guess I'm taking the piss. I'm just responding the way things occur to me. I thought it'd be interesting to do a show with Connor and Brittany. If we could get Brittany in the same room as me, she would feel very unsafe, right? Oh, I'm so unsafe right now. These liberal women, they always, oh, I'm so unsafe, and they pull away, right? That's how the liberal women run it. It would be very interesting to go do some ranching work with Wranglerstar. That'd be fun. And then it's a trip too, because you still see the same things, right, that the person does. But then like you feel more sympathy for them, right? Because he's just processing how he can. He didn't really choose to be a conscious person. So he's just kind of living through it. It's almost like a product spokesman or something. It's very strange. I feel like I'm in a corporation or something. I'm in some sort of corporate golf course right now or something. A very weird feeling.
And that it will manifest in the future sometime. So I'll just have to be aware of that and wait for that to happen.
I hear it clicking. What is that clicking? That's strange. Is that his camera? I like this. I like this moment in the video. Oh, let's just enjoy. Smell that great outdoors air. Yeah, I do. I miss Oregon in the summer, man. That's Oregon in the summer is the best staying place on the whole planet. It makes the whole 9 months of gray, overcast, drizzle, misery. Not even snow. The snow just only sticks around for like a day or two when it snows. Makes the whole thing worth it. Okay, back to what he was saying.
I don't know that you can truly be an adult, a man, until you lose all of your family.
What? Why? Why?
Uh,
What's that? Wait, what's the argument for that? People just be like, "No, shut up, Steve." No, it's wisdom. He said it in a wise way. He said it in a way that is weather worn, and earth weary. So he knows, Franssen. But wait, what's the argument for that? And there is none. So he's just kind of like talking. Okay.
I don't know what else to say.
Okay, there we go. Well, your shirt is fitting nicely. I will say that. That's good. What's he standing? Is he standing on a log there? What is it? Hey, tell us what you're standing on. Hey, what boots are you wearing? Are those nice boots? I want to know. I'm really curious about what brand of boot you're wearing. Can you make a product review video on that? I want to. Has he done one of that? I want to know.
I don't know what else to say.
Gosh, I live so far outside of marketing. I live so far outside of sales. I live so far out of branding and the corporate world. I mean, when I have to like interact with the government, it's like mind blowing to me. It's like, wait, you're bringing me in off the range? What is this?
I'm grateful to be here. I want to thank all of you for your support.
Power stance.
And I'm looking forward to the future. God bless all of you. Please pray for my family.
And
we'll see you guys in the next
But
video.
what, they raised you in a cult. You didn't say a single effing word about the cult. So blow the lid on the cult, man. He uses the evil word, right? As an evil thing. So if it's evil, then we should hear about it, right? He should want to warn us away from the failings of his parents that allowed him to be raised in an evil cult and all that damage he took in the evil cult. Wait. So because he's never undone the programming on all that, does he have us in an evil cult? Oh, that's funny. Evil relative to what could be. Hey, is it kind of evil to be like all wrapped up in products and all this and appearances? No, I don't like that thought. I don't want to have that thought anymore. That makes me too uncomfortable. I'm feeling uncomfortable. I need a substance right now. I need to drink. Wait, what product is good? What substance product is good for me? I know there's a YouTube channel. I could check for that. Yeah. Wait, no, I need friends. I need friends that know which is the best product. Wait, is there a paywall group I can get into to check and see which substance I should be using? There's got to be one that's approved, right? Approved by a wise man who has everything figured out, because by appearances, he's living a really good life. Okay. Well. All right. Well. People are not going to like this one. I mean, this is, am I blowing out the mic over and over again? I should turn the compressor off. Does my voice cut out sometimes? It's probably from the compressor. I got to cut that out of there. You probably hear when I laugh too hard. It probably just goes off the chain, right? Oh, yeah. All right. Well, hopefully I didn't screw with the audio too much there. Hopefully the audio is not messed up. Thanks for listening. And yeah, I'm gonna be truly who I am from here on out. Now that video is behind me. See ya.